MultiGreen, building attainable, sustainable, and tech-enabled multifamily real estate through impact investing.
Welcome to the MultiGreen podcast. I'm your host, Randy Norton, and today we're going to ask, why does sustainability matter? And why does sustainability matter in real estate? The real estate sector has a serious impact on the climate change. According to the World Economic Forum, buildings account for approximately 1/3 of global greenhouse gas emissions and consume 40% of the world's energy. That's right, 40% of the world's energy is consumed in our buildings. So MultiGreen is committed to improving the state of the world, remember? And we're going to do that by constructing 40,000 sustainable multifamily homes by 2030. How will sustainability be measured? To assess project-level impact, the MultiGreen team prepares an internal scorecard prior to funding each community. We are committed to transparent reporting to all stakeholders. In addition to utilizing industry standards, MultiGreen focuses on financial impact, social impact, environmental impact, and industry impact. This segment of the podcast will focus on environmental impact. According to a recent survey by Nielsen, 81% of consumers around the globe believe it is extremely or very important for companies to have environmental improvement as an objective. The MultiGreen team incorporates green building principles in its design and operations to advance resource efficiency, a green economy, and sustainable development. When done correctly, green buildings can be delivered at a price competitive with normal conventional construction. Investments can be recouped through operational cost savings and, with the right design features, create more modern, efficient living spaces. In our experience, green buildings have been shown to reduce design and construction costs, enhance asset value, reduce operational costs, enhance occupant health, and mitigate many investment risks. It means building in such a way that considers current and future generations in perpetuity. It means being socially responsible for what we build, how we build, and what we use to build. Let me introduce the concept of circular economics. Circularity comes from the principles of circular economics. A circular economy considers the full life cycle of resources and how those resources can enhance the economic benefit now and into the future. If we take circular economics literal, we should apply every resource to the way we measure the circularity or sustainability of what we produce. This translates into building equity for these families, which is a long-term, sustainable financial model. To benefit from circular economics, MultiGreen utilizes an integrated and comprehensive approach that incorporates green building principles throughout each of the phases, including construction, operation, maintenance, and decommissioning. Sustainable siting. We optimize land use and development to reduce adverse impacts and minimize the building's ecological footprint. And let's put the energy back into energy efficiency. We establish and monitor performance targets that account for intended use, occupancy, and other energy operations for our projects. Energy generation. Where economically feasible, we will incorporate renewable energy generators. Water efficiency. We emphasize the value of decreasing demands for fresh water and reducing the generation of wastewater through optimizing landscaping, integrated rainwater catchments, gray water recycling, and sometimes wastewater treatment systems. Building materials. We use sustainable construction materials and resources wherever we can, including green building materials to reduce materials extraction, processing, transportation, solid waste, and consumption. Healthy indoor environmental quality. We enhance healthy living through ventilation and thermal comfort, moisture control, daylighting, environmental tobacco smoke control, and protecting indoor air quality during construction. Waste reduction and recycling. We deploy several strategies to promote waste reduction, recycling, and composting in our properties. According to the MSCI Socially Responsible Investing Index, green certified buildings generally have positive sell and rental premiums compared to non-green buildings, as well as 14% lower operating costs and 9% higher occupancy rates. In a publication called The Future of Alternatives 2025, a survey reported that ESG policies have a positive impact on returns, with 83% of fund managers expecting ESG to be more important by 2025. According to the nonprofit Climate Bond Initiative, the global green bond market hit a milestone in 2019 when new issuances surpassed $100 billion. All things being equal, when faced with the choice of investing in or issuing a regular bond or a green bond, many investors are opting to invest in a green bond. Bill and Melinda Gates noted in their 2019 annual letter that if we're going to solve climate change, we need to get to near zero emissions on all things that drive it. That includes agriculture, electricity, manufacturing, transportation, and buildings. Following the suggestion of Bill and Melinda Gates, the Urban Land Institute is one such organization taking lead. Last month, the Urban Land Institute's Greenprint Center for Building Performance set a goal for net zero carbon by 2050. This is on top of the 50% carbon reduction goal by 2030 that ULI Greenprint members have already pledged. I am proud to announce MultiGreen was one of 12 ULI members that publicly announced their alignment with these goals. This new net zero carbon goal is designed to meaningfully reduce the built environment's impact on climate change beyond existing efforts. It encourages portfolio-wide carbon reductions by deep energy efficiency improvements, on-site renewable energy, green utility power and building electrification, off-site renewables, renewable energy credits and offsets. Later on in this podcast segment, we will also hear from Christine Hirata, the former president of IX Investments, MultiGreen Impact Committee Chair, and Federal Chief Sustainability Officer for the Obama administration. Dave Ray will be our closing pitcher, throwing desert heat from Las Vegas, Nevada. He has worked tirelessly with us in creating our impact scorecard, certifying our properties, and creating our green, sustainable strategy. Remember the words of Stephen R. Covey. He taught his son how to mow a lawn, and all he said was, "Son, keep it clean and green." And that is what we are doing at MultiGreen. Enjoy these upcoming conversations on sustainability.
Thank you for listening. Join us as we build 40,000 attainable, sustainable, and tech-enabled multifamily homes by 2030. And if you like the content you're hearing, hit the subscribe button. Follow us at Think MultiGreen and sign up to learn more at www.multi.green.